Hi, folks. It's time for the Mike North 5-minute, half-hour news. That's right. 5 minutes of news that usually takes 30 minutes. Be the hit of the water cooler. Hang out at the office. Hang out at a restaurant. Tell somebody, hey, I said this. North said that. You listen to the 5-minute news. You'll have anything you need to get through the day. Because basically, there's only 4 or 5 pieces of news that mean a damn, okay? Number one, ladies and gentlemen, don't throw rocks and you won't get shot. A judge, okay, Andrew Berman, I wonder if he's related to Art Berman, who used to be a representative in the 49th Ward, probably, scolds a woman after kids throw rocks at the 68-year-old woman, okay, and continually threw bricks at her. It happened more than once. She shoots the kid in the shoulder, okay? She gets 6 years probation. She's the one that gets scolded. Let me tell you something. When I was a kid, I'm going to tell a little story. We were like 12, 13 years old. There was this German guy down the alley. Okay, he owned a Volkswagen. Now, they had the Volkswagens back then, and we used to push it down the street. Okay, so when he went out to get his car, it would be like 50 feet down. It was harmless. He threw a hammer at us, and it hit me right here. I never touched that Volkswagen again. And I went home. My dad goes, how's everything going? I go, fine. Never said a word. I could have had cracked ribs. Eventually, it went away over a month and a half. But every time I looked down there, I saw that that's because I was wrong. I took his car. Me and my buddies pushed it, and I was unfortunate enough to get hit with a hammer. You throw rocks at somebody, and she defends herself? Okay? Tough. So congratulations to that woman. I'm glad the kids didn't get killed. But guess what? Maybe that will be a lesson to you. You learn lessons through life. You lived, okay? That will tell the next kid, don't throw a brick at this woman. She'll never have an issue again, okay? Also, Jerry Chico. I don't have his name down right. Somebody said Gary yesterday. The other day, somebody said Jerry. I don't even think the news media knows. I don't even think Gary Chico knows, okay? He's going to hire 2,000 cops for $200 million. He believes. No, tell us you're going to do it. You can't, can you? All right? He thinks he can end the residency rule. What? Don't think about it. Tell us you're going to do it. By saying, I believe, or I think, we may, we can, we should, instead of saying, we will, you're not winning anything, pal. You're making all sorts of promises. You make Obama sound like he's sensible when it comes to saying this and saying that. Are you kidding me? I want Mayor Daley. And if I don't get Mayor Daley back, I want Rahm Emanuel. Rahm Emanuel's telling everybody in campaign speeches, guess what we got to do? We got to start cutting. We got to start cutting. He goes, tough decisions have to be made. If you've seen the commercial during the Bear game, he goes, but as mayor, I'm going to have to be the one that makes them. And then he got Chico going, we're going to hire 2,000 more cops. We're going to have $200 million. How does one guy say you got to cut and we have no money? And the other guy says we're going to hire? Because that guy is telling the truth. In this day and age, you don't tell any citizen that you're going to charge $200 million for more policemen. You don't, okay? I'm glad that you're thinking about it, but it's impractical. Charles Woodson says, hey, President Obama, you don't want to see us? We'll come see you. The normally quiet cornerback who's won a Heisman Trophy and has been a big-time leader on the Green Bay Packers made an impassioned speech after the game the other night where they beat the Bears 21-14 and said, guess what? You don't want to come see us? We'll come see you. And the whole place went up for grabs. Look for Green Bay to use that, and they are using it as their war cry right now. Black History Month is coming up. For the whole month of February, and every day I will have a tidbit. I have said this many times. I would love to debate 85 to 90% of the African-American citizens in this town in African-American history, and I would win. Okay? African-American history is not just for African-Americans. I enjoy African-American history. I'll tell you everything from George Washington Carver to Motown. Okay? We'll go with Thurgood Marshall all the way to Harriet Tubman. You want to debate Mike North? I want all our African-American listeners to get ready in February. Start asking me some questions. Start emailing me, and I'll come up with the answer. I'd love to have a panel of 8 African-Americans and me sitting in the middle. Let's have a contest because I will give you a run for your money. So it's Black History Month in February. And Don King is a guy that has made big strides in black history, ladies and gentlemen. He's done it. He's 80 years old. They got a big fight in Detroit. He lost his wife, Henrietta, at 87. Still the greatest guy who ever promoted fighting in our lifetime. There's no question about it. Hey, guess what? Last night, the Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City, Durant and Kevin Love put on a show. Put on a show. That's all I'm going to say. Everything else is going good. A little chilly right now. This has been the Mike North 5-minute half-hour news. Still wear that coat. Still wear that hat. Okay, brought to you by the Village of Rosemont. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare. You got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.